Hi everyone, I'm Dogdag1. Over the course of 10 years, the Splatoon franchise has gotten a lot of songs. Some of those songs have been remixed. Today, I will rank all the remixes that happen within the franchise. I will not count tutorial versions or Grand Fest versions. Without further ado, let's begin. The good old Splatoon, one of the most iconic songs in the Splatoon franchise. It seems evil not to start with that one. We all hear the guitarist and we know exactly what this song is from. Splatoon is the song that built the atmosphere of Splatoon as a whole. It's not childish stuff like Mario games. It's a shooter game that treats battles as a sport rather than some political conflict. It needed a song that fit the organized sport theme, and Splatoon checks all the boxes. S tier. And oh boy, the devs cooked with this. The song is heard when you fight in Sanitization 3 in the final phase before the battle with the Nile statue. The song overall sounds like someone took Splatoon and fucked with it so bad to the point where it became something almost unrecognizable. It says to move perfectly too, as the song starts just when Agent 3 turns to look at you. And doesn't just fit that battle, it fits for other battles, Splatoon animated films, and races. Easy S tier. Right. Even though Splatoon got a killer remix and Octo expansion, the same can't really be said for a version in Splatoon 3. Don't get me wrong, it's a great reboot with Seaside's own style of music, but honestly, it just fell short. It just doesn't feel like the OG version that we all know. It's still a good song overall. It just cements the fact that Splatoon is the most iconic song in its franchise. C tier. It's good, but average for me. This may be my favorite Splatoon battle song. I don't quite know how to describe a review on it, or I'm just a lazy ass. So, here's Mace Panda's review.
Okay, the upgrade from the demo version of Clickbait to the final version of Clickbait might be the single biggest glow-up a Splatoon song has ever had. I first heard the demo for Clickbait from a Splatoon 3 trailer, and I thought it was okay. It definitely wasn't bad, but I just didn't find it very interesting. But then I heard the full version a few months later when it was data mined from the Splatoon 3 test fire, and I realized that this is one of the best Splatoon songs ever made. This song goes insanely hard. The guitar riffs are absolutely immaculate. They're so powerful and heavy sounding, and you can really feel the impact that they have on the song's sound. And the same thing goes for the singing as well. I thought the singing in the demo version was pretty underwhelming and sounded kinda weird, but the singing in the full version goes insanely hard. The song starts off with these absolutely insane sounding guitar riffs and synth, before the guitars basically vanish and they let the vocals and synth take over, which sounds great. The vocals go insanely hard here. Then the guitars and synths are slowly added back until around 43 seconds in, when the song just goes absolutely bananas with all the instrumentals playing together, and it sounds so good. And then it transitions into this absolutely amazing sounding synth solo until around 1 minute and 25 seconds when the vocals come back, and everything starts ramping up for the final part of the song, before the song just starts over and loops like most Splatoon multiplayer songs. Clickbait is just an absolute masterclass of rock music in Splatoon, and out of the 3 Splatoon game main themes, Clickbait is definitely my favorite. Splatoon might be the most iconic, but I think that Clickbait sounds best. One of the most hype songs I've ever heard, point blank, period.
For me, this song is S tier. No. Unfortunately, it's not a collab. We know how good Clickbait is as a song, but what if it was in Salmon Rod? That's exactly what Bait and Click is. A salmon version of Clickbait. The song is played during Big Run shifts, and the mutation version in the Critical Lobby during Big Run. The song tells you that there's a salmon takeover on one of the turf war arenas. It keeps the takeover vibe to a T. A tier. The first Now or Never theme. We can all agree it's the most iconic theme in the franchise. It starts playing once a minute is left on the clock. When that kicks in, you know it's crunch time to either try to take the lead in the last few seconds of a match, or to hold the lead for just a little longer. S tier. This was the first Splatfest Now or Never. I have to be honest, this one just fell short. It's fine for a first attempt, it's the first game, but in terms of Splatfest Now or Nevers, it's not terrible, but it's not good either. C tier. Right. I'm not gonna waste your time. This Now or Never is very underwhelming to say the least. It does not compare to the original. C tier. But as 3 Brits once said,
still, could be worse.
I'll admit that there are some bad Now or Never themes in the Swiss Sisters Now or Never, or for the regular battles in Splatoon 2. But they are nothing compared to the Off the Hook Now or Never. Oh my god. Burn it! This fucking thing is easily the worst Splatoon song ever made by the devs. Who even gave clearance for that one? It will never compare to the original. It's F tier. It deserves it. This is a really good Now or Never. Like most Now or Nevers, it gets remixed by the group's own music style with every game. And Seaside's music style is perfect for a Now or Never version. It simulates the rush of the last minute on the clock to take the lead. Even though it's not as good as the original, it's a strong contender. A tier. Splatfest are supposed to be a limited time event. Splatfest Now or Never didn't really get the message. But the one by Deep Cut shreds both of them. At the final minute of the clock, you hear an air horn blasting in the air and Deep Cut starts singing. You have him performing a classic Now or Never and then you hear Shiver hitting those high notes and it's just pure. S tier. It doesn't compare to the original, but it's damn close. City Color was a flagship song for the Squid Sisters, as it was the song performed the hour reveal during the Splatoon Reveal Nintendo Direct. The song is very well executed and beautifully sounding. It's a great introduction song for 2 cousins that became icons in the Splatoon franchise. B tier. The first City of Color introduced in Splatoon 1 was a bop to listen to. Very nice. But not as much as the remix. The song got remade in 2023, and the quality jumped since the first one. All the lines feel much smoother, and the music is still the same, but it's remixed. If anything, it's better than the original. A tier. In Splatoon 1, the Squid Sisters did their own solos. There is Bomb Rush Blush performed by Callie, which matches her personality perfectly. The song is bubbly, fun, and energetic, just like her. Then we got Marie, who performs Tie Goes Out, which is a more laid-back, sarcastic solo, which matches her personality. I'd say Bomb Rush Blush deserves B tier, and Tie Goes Out goes to A tier. Sorry, Callie. This remix of Bomb Rush Blush is a very interesting one, to be fair. In this song, we see Callie brainwashed by DJ Octavio in Splatoon 2 and singing a new version of her own song. Many people don't see this, but in some English dubs, Callie sings stuff like, "Can't you see that I need you now?" She is obviously referring to her cousin Marie and to Agent 4, as if she's still in there somewhere. That song is a cry for help. She's stuck in someone that she doesn't want to be, as DJ Octavio is twisting her mind like a pretzel. That song is her message in a bottle. S tier. This next one is the reason Marie Sims exists. If you love Tie Goes Out, you'll love Title Rush. Remember that I said that Kelly's Bomb Rush Blush was her rescue flare? Well, Title Rush is Marie's desperate attempt at pulling her cousin free. After Marie literally JFKs her cousin, she sings this melody. Most people don't know this, but you can hear Marie's desperation to break Callie free of her brainwashing. Meanwhile, you can also hear Callie saying, "Get more and more strained," through her brainwashing slowly diminishing. And then when you beat DJ Octavio, this music suddenly screeches to a halt. Anything lower in S tier is criminal. Man, I Am Octavio is really good. This song is played at a final boss of Splatoon 1, it being DJ Octavio. Boy, this song fits the move perfectly. You're fighting the final boss in Splatoon 1. The music itself lets you know that you're fucking with a big boss, the boss of all bosses. It plays before the Calamari Incantation sinks in, but I say this song is pretty slept on. B tier. I gotta say, the OG I Am Octavio song was great, but the remix is so much better. This remix has so much more going on with many in the effects. It tells exactly that DJ Octavio has fell off. He remixed his own song, and you can beat him very easily since he still uses his old tactics. It tells you that DJ Octavio is not the villain this time, and there's more to come. The song was great. A tier. Like Splatoon, we remember this iconic song from the Splatoon series. The Incantation is one of the most memorable and powerful songs ever made. So much so that it's got not one, not two, but 3 whole versions. The song builds the atmosphere perfectly. Once that radio cracking ends, the singing begins, and you know it's go time. It's one of the most impactful songs of the franchise, as it breaks all Octolinks free and mind control canonically, including characters like Marina and Agent 8. A tier. You'll love the first one, you'll love it the second time. This remix of the Incantation has a lot more going on. It's much higher quality than the original. Once you defeat the 3rd phase of the final boss, Callie finally snaps out of the brainwashing and joins Marie to sing. Again, it gives you its go time vibes, but then it adds the vibes of show's over, now the real show can start. It's some people's favorite version of the Incantation, and I can't deny it. S tier. Man, they just can't get enough of this song. This remix is arguably the ultimate Calamari Incantation. The devs cooked that one. Again, it still gives go time vibes like the past 2 versions. But this is the first Incantation to be a collab between not 1, not 2, but 3 musical artists into one. When you mix different music styles together, it doesn't come out the way you expect. But this is a true example that any music style can mix. You have the Squid Sisters' Incantation, DJ Octavio's turntable talent, and D-Cut's mixed musical style all roll into one masterpiece of a song. S tier for sure. Right. I said that City of Color was the intro song for Squid Sisters. Well, Color Pulse was off the hook City of Color. It was shown to us during the Splatoon 2 Direct. This song was a beauty to listen to, and giving us a taste of what Off the Hook can do for music. A tier. As much as I love the original Color Pulse, the same can't be said about the 2024 reboot. It's just shit. They took a perfectly good song and ruined it. It was said itself that it was awful. C tier. This one was once a song from the Splatoon 2 Splatfest soundtrack. Canonically, it's a song that truly put Off the Hook on the map. I like the electronic music style of this song, and it paves the way for other remixes. But compared to some others, it's a little average for me. B tier. Oh boy, this song is a banger. This song is played during the battle of the Nile statue at the end of Octo expansion, and my god, the devs were not fucking about when they made this. Fly Octo Fly is one of the best remixes for Ebb and Flow because it's the most hyped song I've ever heard in my life. Many Splatoon fans and content creators would agree. The starts the actual song, and you vibe to the music as you're painting this statue, raspberry pink. Then the final minute clocks in, and ebb and flow kicks in. You hear it, and you know it's now or never, as you keep blowing up the hyper bombs. This is a reason why Octo Expansion is the best DLC for a video game. I saved the best for last. This is one of the best songs I heard in my entire fucking life. After you defeat Order's third phase, the grayscaling starts, and as everyone starts losing life, you can hear Agent 8's heartbeat and the music slowly getting louder and louder. And then you're hit with this masterpiece while Pearl does her big booyah. This song tells you to keep fighting, no matter how hard or how dire the situation is. This is the best off the hook performance I've ever seen, and this is the sole reason I bought Side Order. S fucking tier. There you go. That's it for ranking. Hope you enjoyed. Like and subscribe.